Oh, look at that. Looks like the background for Windows. That's cool. Good morning, gentlemen. We are back to step into the gym, baby. We're walking to the gym. Two things. Yesterday I watched World War Z. Came out in 2013. It has Brad Pitt, undeniably the best looking man in Hollywood. Of all time, probably. Great looking guy. Honestly, low key. What a phrase. Who am I? Anyways, great movie. I think it's underrated. I think the FX, digital effects, stand the test of time. I mean, I bet if you went frame by frame, I'm sure like the zombies don't look as good, but in my opinion, it's a solid watch. If you've never watched World War Z, please do. The second thing, beyond that, I watched that. I also watched another YouTuber called, I think his name's Paul350mg. So big on steroids, has a phenomenal aesthetic to his videos. Like, he takes like the old camcorder and just kind of like talks, and his videos are a bit longer, but I watched like 3 of them yesterday, then I subscribed, and I rarely ever subscribe to other channels, but I like his videos. You should check him out. He's a mass monster, a lot of steroids. But as you can tell, I am talking on a new mic today. Let me show you. This is what I got. DJI mic mini. So we'll operate with that. Pretty much the same thing. So I'll do it like this. I want to do the same type of videos I was doing, yesterday. And so I'll continue to talk like this using my phone. And then I want to get a new shotgun mic for my camera so I can still pick up, like the sounds of the gym equipment and stuff like that during the lift, so I can incorporate those in the videos. But for now, I'll mainly just use music. And to be fair, yesterday's video was probably one of my favorite videos I've ever made. So like, I don't know. I don't even know why. It just, like, the vibe felt good. The talking to the, talking and then cutting into the workout, and the song choice was solid. So we'll just we'll keep doing it like this. It's actually a little cold on my walk this morning. I didn't check the temp. Feels like about 50 degrees. I don't know, but good morning. We are doing push day B as well. So we do have some shoulder press. We have the barbell shoulder press. We have incline bench on the machine. Some flies for shoulders. We'll have dumbbell bench press, flat press. And honestly, my elbows, they feel okay. Still tight, but we're not gonna let that affect us. We're not gonna let it affect us at all. So, and again, we'll start the workout with the simple 300 meter sprint on the rower, and we'll go from there. That's it. Almost here. I like this. I really like this. Maybe if I ever go somewhere where I don't walk to the gym, that would suck. But hopefully, I always live in walking distance to a gym. All right, let's get this work. Actually, I lied. We're gonna start with just a short incline walk. Ooh, yeah. We're gonna start with a short incline walk, like 3 to 4 minutes at a 3 incline, 2.5 speed. And then we're gonna get into shoulders and all this exceptional stuff. All right. Do you guys like when my when the only thing in the frame is just my head? I thought it was funny yesterday when I'm like watching the video and it's like my talking head just going back and forth the whole time. Whatever. I'm using this other area, like, so usually, let me show you. Usually I would use this one. It's a little more open, but this was already set up. And so I'm using this one, and there's a pole here. And so I feel crammed in, but it's okay, because 185 just seemed really easy. We'll continue to do it this way. 185 for 3, so now we're up at 205. This will be for a set of 2. So we'll see kind of where we're at here. This will be like this is kind of like the how heavy are we gonna go moment. Like, if this feels good, we'll push on to something relatively heavy. All right. That feels good. That felt good. I felt really strong. So, we're gonna go into singles now. I need to kind of stop talking at this very moment because I feel like I need to lock in. Because it could be a good day based off of that. Okay. I'll see you at the end of this. I'll talk at the end. Okay. Once we're done talking, once I'm done with this, then we'll talk a little bit about how I felt and mindset going through the movements and all this stuff. But for right now, I need to lock in. Okay, I don't want to get super pissed. The music's way too loud right now. I can't PR every week. It'd be ridiculous. But I'm relatively upset about the fact I kind of rushed that. I rushed that for sure. I shouldn't have sprinted into it. I kind of just set it up and was like, let's go, you're good. My mind's a little bit foggy, so that plays into it as well, but I would say the main thing is that I just rushed it. It's okay. Well, it's not okay. I'm definitely upset, but we're back to failing. This is like, it's supposed to happen. You're supposed to fail. And as long as we're failing and we're moving in the right direction, I will say this though, it did move better than it did last time. It did 230. So we skipped 225, went directly to 230. So we'll base it off of 230 and we'll go down to our 2 sets of AM reps. I don't know the weight yet, but probably the same as last week, like 160, 155, 160, something like that. So it's a little annoying, but next week. I didn't realize until now that my exposure was off this entire time on my camera, on my phone camera, which is super irritating. I'm just, I could lose my mind. I try to play it cool, you know, all the time about like, oh man, fail is part of the game, all this other stuff. The music's too loud. I literally can't hear myself think. It's irritating because I only get to do, you know, overhead press one time a week. So with the barbell. So it's really important that I come in with a good mood. I do everything to dictate how well my environment is, you know, things of that nature. I shouldn't, like, the shoulder press was already set up on the other, like, lifting cage thing, the squat rack, whatever it is. So it was already set up there, so I was like, oh, okay, I'll just use this. No, man. Set it up in the other rack, do everything you normally do. Don't change. Like, routine is very important. So next week when I come in, I'll set it up in the other rack like I normally do, and I guarantee you'll have a better week. I can do 230 pounds. It's not that is like out of this realm, out of this world. That's crazy. What are you doing? I just wasn't ready. Now, regardless, we're going to the next movement. I'm going to think about this all day. Like I've told you guys this in the past, I hate losing more than I like winning. And losing here is failing reps. Failing at weights you should not be failing at. That is a loss. So today I've lost a mini battle. It is what it is. Now we're on to the next. Incline bench, Smith machine. We're looking at 2 sets of 8. Right now we're at 230 pounds. It'll be explosive on this first set. Depending on how well this feels, I might go up to 235, 240, and then I'll do my slower reps there. So a bit more time under tension, a little more focus on the second set. First set, explosive. Right, okay. All right, we went 240 on the first one, or 230 for 8 explosive ones. Went to 240 for 4 slower reps. The goal is always between 4 to 5 reps on the slower one. It'd be awesome if I could do 8, but I don't want to do a weight that I can for sure do 8. So got to 4, dropped down to 190. That probably could have been up a little higher, like maybe 205-ish, but it's okay. Good incline bench session, we'll say that. I'm not gonna speak on the other thing anymore. It's so irritating. I'm so irritated. Anyways, dumbbell bench, flat bench, 100 pounds. Somewhere maybe over 8, or in between 8 and 10 is like the goal. Maybe even 10 to 12, we'll see. All right, we're cool with that. One set of 10. Other set was I did 9. So on the bench right there, what was I gonna say? I don't know, my head. So when this happens, like when I get really, really, really upset, you know, it doesn't have to just be mad. It's when I'm depressed, sad, any of it. I'll listen to this really slow music. Like really, I'll probably play it over the music. So the music you're going to be hearing in this one is kind of the music I'll listen to, like when I'm mad, sad, depressed, whatever. Because the biggest issue during those times, I can't think. Especially like today. I get mad about that shoulder press. I just stop being able to think, which is not good. It just leads to a lot of things. There's a reason I'm so mad about that, and I'll talk about it on the way back home today. But for right now, just know it's just part of the game. I'm just upset about it, but we moved on. kinda. But the music you listen to, this is a very slow, contemplative music, I suppose. Kind of my go-to whenever I'm feeling something. But happy with that dumbbell bench. Happy with incline bench. We're gonna move on to this like seated fly thing that I watched the other day. So I just watched this. I'm just gonna try it out because it looked good. I'm gonna try that, and then I'm also gonna do that with the like overhead, like I don't remember what it's called, but the press where you push the dumbbells kind of together above your head. So we're gonna put those two together and kind of see what it's like. Very, that is a very legit movement. I should probably pause this music before I turn my camera on, huh? That would be smart. That was very legit. Those are 15-pound dumbbells that I'm doing in that. One thing that I felt the entire time is that it takes out the sway. So you don't get any assistance from your traps. You get no assistance from any, like, there's no momentum. You can't do a moment, like, you can't move into the push. So that fried my shoulders. Like, hold on, I'm gonna shut this off, flip the camera, show you pump wise. Like, look, yeah, it's damn, dude, the pump's good. I was about to say, I look like shit, but I don't. Point is, pump's good, right? That's all that matters. Like, I could probably show you like this. Yeah, we have a good strong pump from that. I think that's a phenomenal movement. I've never done that until today. I have done something similar where you put your chest support, like the chest supported. I think it's called like a Superman fly. Kind of similar, but also that's for the rear delt. So it is for the front delts as well, but you mainly focus that. I usually feel that in my rear delts, which maybe that means I'm just doing it wrong. I don't know. But that movement specifically, it's like, it's just a seated fly, I suppose, or I don't know, I guess you call it like a seated back support fly. I don't know what you call it, but it's good. Shout out to Alex Eubank, one of the like new age influencers that I watch from time to time. But anyways, we're gonna do chest supported rear delt fly, and then we're gonna hit tricep dips, weighted dips. So. Whew. That last set of weighted dips, that's the kind of effort I'm talking about. Like the weight kind of made me nervous. It was 115 pounds. That is like full go, all out effort, and that is legitimately what I expect every single time I do some kind of movement. That is the amount of effort that you should be giving. Now, like I had said earlier, I was mad about the shoulder press. I don't get mad just because I fail. Like that's, I've said it a million times. That's just part of the game. But what actually pisses me off, and why I actually get so mad, is because I don't expect to fail. I just, it's not in me to go to the gym and think, hey, you know what's gonna happen today? I'm gonna fail. Because I try so hard, I put so much effort in, I prepare so well. So rushing into my PR, like I rushed it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna switch, I don't got time, this girl's gotta lift, all this other stuff. That's not good enough, man. That doesn't follow exactly what I was talking about yesterday, which is, the promise. I promised myself that I would give it my all, do my best. And I'm not even promising that's not even a promise to myself. That's a promise to Rick. That's a promise to Arkham. I want to be the guy. It's just, I want to be the man. I want to be somebody that, again, they are proud of. They can walk up to somebody and say, that's my dad. And today, when I was doing that shoulder press, that is not a guy that deserves to be said that. I mean, and I understand, again, it's a bit dramatic, right? It's a little bit over the top. It's a little bit of like, it's not that big of a deal, dude. It's 230 pounds. It is though, because it's not like that. I should not be failed that way today. It's like, what I was talking about yesterday, delusional confidence. Delusional. Like, I've never done 230 pounds before, but in my head, there's no way I should fail that. No way. If I put as much effort into everything else as I did that last set of weighted dips, there's no way I would have failed that weight. I just don't believe it. But that's the difference. That's what separates, like I'm not trying to be some normal average dude. I'm not trying to be whatever. Like, I love working out. I love pushing myself. And I just felt like today it was more about, this new mic and filming and this and that. And that's just a byproduct of my enjoyment of the gym. So it's just, I need to focus up. And unfortunately, I don't get to, shoulder press or try to push my PR until next week. But it is what it is. We'll go back for it next week. We'll stay patient. We'll stay in the pocket. And we'll hit it. We'll hit it. But overall, like everything else, all the other movements, dumbbell bench, good. Incline bench, good. That shoulder fly movement, phenomenal. Love it. And then, like I said, weighted dips, massive amount of effort on that last set. I'm very happy with myself for that. But the only thing is, you're always looking to do better. So if I have that much effort to put in at the end of my workout, it means I did not do enough earlier on in the workout. So you learn from it, you apply it next time, and you go on, right? That's about it for today. We're walking back. Man, I just feel like a lot of times, like you guys are like, oh, you're calm, you're chill, you're whatever. It's because I don't ever want to like show how upset I get at myself, how hard I like, how much it really gets to me, like if I fail or if I don't think I'm putting enough effort in. I want you guys to understand it's okay. It is okay for you to fail and do that kind of stuff. It is completely okay. It's just not okay for me. It's not okay for me. My bar, my expectations of who I am and who I'm supposed to be are so high. I hope you guys hold yourself to a high standard. I really do. Just, lock in and take care of your bodies. Take care of your minds. We'll see you tomorrow. It'll probably be a later video. I'm gonna pick up Arkham tonight. And I think I'm gonna take him to the fair and probably do a little bit of other stuff. I don't really know, but we'll probably take him to the fair and maybe I'll include him in a little bit of the video so you guys can hang out with him. I'd love for you guys to be able to see him, grow up in short little snippets of videos as he grows up and as I get to see him, things like that. So yeah, again, I'll just say it again because I started talking again. Take care of your bodies, take care of your minds. I'll probably see you tomorrow night at around 10 p.m. maybe 11, but there will be a video tomorrow. We'll catch you tomorrow.